What's going on, AfterBuzzers? Thank you for tuning in to the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend After Show. It's the season finale, guys. Who will Rebecca pick as her prince? Stay tuned and find out.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Yeah.
After everything I've done for you,
That's right.
I didn't ask for. Do you have any idea the work you're undoing?
You better tell her, Paula. I love this song, guys. This was amazing. I'm gonna let it roll a little bit more. Right?
That part.
That's right. Greg is not the only one you're screwing. Oh my god. Okay. All right, guys. What's going on? It's your boy Nino. As always, you can catch me at Nino Llanera on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. This is season 1, episode 18, the season finale. Paula needs to get over Josh. As always, you know I am not here alone. Over to my left, we have Miss Briana Phipps.
Hey guys, what are you doing? So excited to talk to all my Greg friends out there.
And over there, the lady with many voices, Miss Trene Todd.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Trene. Oh, this episode had me like...
All over the place, guys. Okay, Paula needs to get over Josh. This is the perfect song to start off the episode. She, just a little bit crazy. Just a little bit. She turned into the crazy ex-girlfriend once again here.
The nerve of her.
Paula?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I was just thinking to myself, girl, nobody told you to do all that.
Right.
I mean, but that was Rebecca's point, but she didn't care.
Yeah,
She's
like,
like, oh, you didn't ask me to do
no
it.
one.
No.
But I guess for Paula, she took that role, like that mom role.
Right.
Like,
She has mommy issues.
Well, that's why. I mean, this reminded me from my musical fans out there of Gypsy, of Mama's song, like it's Rose's turn.
right.
That's
So
what this was.
I had said Chicago in the beginning because I thought it was like Big Mama and like the lights and
Yeah,
everything.
which I
And
got,
then-
which I got with
right?
the lights.
And then she said Gypsy, and I was like, oh, you know what? Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Because in Gypsy, it's the same thing. It's like, I've done all of this for my girls, which the girls never wanted to be on stage. And she was like, I've done everything for you, and now it's my turn. When is it my turn? And so...
It's funny how parents do that sometimes,
but
right?
when you do think about it, though, Paula did, like, put Rebecca in some great situations.
Yes.
I mean, she would have never been able to have that kiss with Josh if it wasn't
Exactly.
for Paula.
She
But
is
when we
some
found
sort...
out how creepy
Right,
she
and-
went about getting her into those situations.
And we're gonna get to that, definitely. She did some things, some unmentionable things, actually.
Like we said before, Paula needs a different career. Like, lawyer was not your calling, girl.
No, the
You need
CIA.
to be an investigator.
The CIA needs her. The FBI needs her. She would be amazing at it.
Right.
Imagine what she would know if she went to school for that. It was crazy. Anyway, so everything starts off at Scarsdale, New York in 1995 in Rebecca's room. And she's basically, this is where her like love story begins with a boy that looks like Greg. Who caught
it was
that?
Greg as a child.
Curly hair, little boy, dark hair, looks like Greg.
So she's been passionate about love since she's been a little girl playing imaginary fairy tale
Yeah,
land.
like 5 or 6. Oh, by the way, Briana
Yeah, I'm sorry,
is in the
guys.
chat room,
I'm in the
guys.
chat roll, and I'm calling out. One, I'm calling out to Evie because she's saying that she wants Greg and them together. Yes, and also to Jazz 41173. She said Paula pissed me off for the majority of the episode, but damn, the actors can sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can
You're
sing.
a liar,
Yeah.
a cheater, a stealer.
So can Trene, apparently. Look at that.
I can
Love
see
it.
her being like one of those people that catches somebody cheating, like cheaters, and she's like, "You're a liar,
Oh my god,
a
a
cheater."
musical cheaters.
Oh, that would be a cool concept. Hello. No, there's raw footage of her recording the song that Rachel Bloom put up on her Facebook page, and Paula sounds amazing singing it. Like right when she's recording, and you can just hear her through. The musical's low, and it's just her voice.
Well, the amount of musical
Crazy.
theater like that these people, I don't know about all of them, but that some of them have
Majority.
been part
A
of.
majority
Yeah, a
of them,
majority. Like, that's why we have the great voices. It's like it's so noticeable compared to shows that just put people on and have them sing and auto-tune
Right.
them.
It's well casted,
Yes.
definitely, and it was well thought of too. I mean, Rebecca obviously, or Rachel Bloom loves musical theater, and she had, everybody here, like I said, majority has a background in it. So when they sing,
Right.
And Paula sang.
Paula sang her heart out.
Yes, she did.
She needs to be the next Mama Rose on Broadway. For
Oh yeah, definitely.
This could be her audition right here.
This could be it. She's actually going to be playing something in Shakespeare in the Park this year, this summer in New York.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so while they're on little hiatus, she'll be in New York.
Is it gonna be when you're there?
I don't know. I think that's still in June. I'm gonna be there in May, so she's not gonna.
Missed.
Yeah, it's gonna start in June or July. I think that's when Shakespeare in the Park. I think it's Central Park, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I've never been in New York.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Time to go to New York, guys. Time to go to New York. But anyway, so that's when the love story started happening, and the first part of the song that we hear from Slumber. What is it? Instant. Right, exactly. What a lovely song. Right. Yeah.
I'm slumber, so it's a Sleeping Beauty. Well, we get it.
Not gonna lie, I sang it in my head right before I slept.
Yeah, you said that, and I was like,
for real though.
Rebecca's always been a creep.
A
She's always scared. A creep. Yeah, she's always scared the boy is away. The boy in that scene is looking like, I'm not doing this.
He was just like, can we just play with my cars?
Yeah, he's like, my trucks are right over here. Can we do something with them? She was not having it.
Hey guys, she totally has friends.
Yeah. All right, so then it goes back into present day. Rebecca and Greg at the hospital, and the confessions of the non-hot dates start happening. Greg was dumb and he should have just said, I didn't want to go on the date. But of course, Greg's insecurities, which we see all over this episode.
Which makes it so sad.
It does. And you guys, I'm a Josh guy. I felt bad for Greg.
Yeah,
I totally felt bad for Greg.
He's had to deal with just like Rebecca's back and forth.
Right.
And that does bring insecurities, especially if you can't trust her. Obviously, he can't trust her because he kept looking at, Josh looking at her after they had that conversation. He was just jumped to conclusions because that's what he's used to.
Right.
Well, and then like they've done before, they just don't come right out and ask each other. He's like, because maybe you like flowers more than balloons, but you're gonna say you like balloons, but really you just really want the flowers. And like, just freaking say it. Just say, are you still into Josh? Like, are you gonna end up leaving me for him?
Right.
Just
exactly.
say it.
But he can't. His insecurities are there and they're super wound up, and he cannot climb out of this hole that he's digging for himself. And I feel so bad for him. But he does get to pause a little bit because Paula comes in and it's her turn to be mad at Rebecca with her song. This Broadway banger was amazing for the beginning part of it all. And just to see how mad she was, and like we said, how Rebecca never asked for any of this, but it takes two to tango, and she alluded to wanting to make this happen for her and Josh. You know what I mean?
Like she said in the song, like she views herself as her mom.
Right.
Like, I need to tell you what to do because you can't do anything for yourself.
Right. Still a little scary there. Still a little scary there. Paula's eyes were a little scary during that scene.
Well, she does the eyes, and she has like the bright blue, so they will just like.
Those are the mom eyes. I remember like my mom and like my aunts used to give like the kids those eyes before, and then you would just pause and stop and say, I'm gonna just retract what I just did and pretend it didn't happen. Yeah.
The eyes. My mom didn't have the eyes, but she had like the stance.
The stance. Okay. That's another one.
Well, where like it's like the hands go on the hips and like there's just a shoulder angle, and it's like, oh, I'm in trouble.
Right. You just know when you and your parents are mad, and you can see poor Rebecca.
I know.
And just imagine her yelling out like Rebecca, whatever her middle name would be.
Right.
Rebecca Evelyn Bunch, whatever.
Evelyn. There you go. Rebecca Evelyn Bunch, get over here.
Like that was the kind of ferocity that she had. She was gonna be like calling out your middle name kind of trouble. You're in.
Right. A mess.
She had her little blankets.
Right. And she got her point across, and Rebecca was definitely scared or whatnot. In between then, Greg and Stick Balloon and Flowers meet in the hallway, Greg and Josh, which we talked about. And the most awkward, I mean, remember I said this like in the beginning, there's going to be some sort of riff and it's going to be weird as it goes along, and everything's happening now, and I'm happy my predictions are like slowly coming to fruition. True. Like for real, I feel like you're watching what I'm saying, Rachel, and I appreciate you writing this in. But what did you think? Like, did Josh?
Oh my God! Sorry, calling it out really fast. George Gibbons says we can't be friends if you're a Josh guy.
Oh what? Come on. We gotta have
He
some
said
sort of like.
She's just JK haha.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
You know, we have to have a little bit of diversity here, right?
Yeah.
You know, and shout out to everything that was Filipino in this episode, because I was gonna look for.
And I'm gonna also I'm cutting you off again. Sorry,
Oh.
I'm calling out Therese for fun because she says that we didn't call her out. So I'm sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, she was in the chat first before everyone. And she made this great stance about like the
Oh, what she
entire
told us
thing.
something,
Yeah,
yeah.
the entire thing, which was, in her opinion, as Heather states, Rebecca has the image of unrealistic fairy tale love, and her seemingly perfect job made her unhappy. And I think Josh will have the same effect.
That's the Heather of the chat roll. That is the Heather of the chat roll. She has the wise words of wisdom right there.
Heather.
Right.
Oh, Heather.
But I was saying, yeah, shout out to everything Filipino in this episode.
Oh my gosh.
I heard the words ate, which means like older, like cousin or whatnot, or like older sister. Tita, which means aunt. And then Josh was wearing something called a barong, which is basically like formal wear for like for weddings, for special occasions. I was looking for mine today, and I wanted to come in.
Oh, you
Yeah, I have like two, but I
have.
could not find them to save my life.
That would have been
Yeah,
cool.
I thought it would have been a cool thing to do, but like shout out to that
I
for
wore my
saying that.
Rebecca dress.
And you wore your Rebecca
yeah.
dress, you guys.
She,
She wore. This is the opening intro right here, right here.
I mean, my version of it, because I don't have that same one.
I feel like Rebecca did wear something like that.
Oh, she has, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has, I'm sure. And if you want to see her little teaser for everything, follow us on Snapchat, guys, because we just got a Snapchat on AfterBuzz TV.
Woo.
Right?
Yes,
And she
going
gave her a
down.
little teaser earlier.
I was the first.
Yeah. All right, guys. Okay, so let's see. So Stick Boy Balloon, and okay, Greg talks to Rebecca once they come back to Rebecca's house after the hospital or whatnot, and here comes the awkwardness, and it just starts right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like his, the not caring type of situation. He didn't even think about it yet, but when he got there, it was just like, come on, like have a little sympathy for her. You want to talk to her a little bit, stay a little bit. No, he had to go and leave because he didn't want to. He didn't want to feel. He never wants to feel. Like, I feel bad for him.
Like, he wants to feel, but he's afraid.
There you go. He's afraid to feel.
Like, he's like most of America.
Yeah.
When you're starting off and are like, when you have never had that. I don't think he's ever had like a real actual relationship.
Which is weird, though, because with Heather, he learned a lot with Heather about
Right.
open communication or whatnot, and that was pretty fresh. Like, everything moves really fast in Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Yeah, but
as
it
we
does.
noticed.
It's also one thing to be open with someone who's also open with you.
That's
and
true.
to try to be open with someone that's not open with you, like Rebecca and him have the same mindset.
Right.
But it was so backwards. I mean, they
Right.
went from, not really liking one person liking each other, not really liking each other, and then them sleeping together, and then them trying to be in a relationship and confess their feelings.
Right. Definitely.
It's not really the way that it should have went, in my opinion.
There's a lot of things that shouldn't have gone the way it went.
I mean, if she went over there to tell him her feelings, she shouldn't have been like, "Yo, bro, what's up? I've got brewskis here. Let's, watch." Like, no.
Well, he gave her that sort of like energy, I guess, and they're so awkward.
She showed up with the beer.
Right, they
I
play
know.
off of each other's energy, and they're just too awkward.
What did Heather say? Heather and Rebecca talked. Why she goes to Heather for this? Wow.
Because Paula wasn't anywhere.
I know,
to be
but geez,
found.
don't you think it's so awkward to go to your current dude that you're dating's ex-girlfriend to talk about the situation? Super awkward. But Heather is such a cool girl that she just gives all the information that she can
Heather's
divulge.
already over
you know what I
Greg.
mean?
She's
She's totally over it.
She's been over him.
And
She was like, she cried for a second. She
I
was like,
know.
"All right, I'm good."
Who
that
am I
could-
again?
Right, but that could be another story too for season 2, where her feelings for Greg come back and there could be another riff in the situation. You might be watching this again, Rachel, and if you write that in, I would like a check. Thank you.
Mister over here just plugging himself.
Plugging it in. Okay, well, Heather does say, you gotta just tell him, dude, I dig you. I got the feels. But I think that's why she went over to Greg's house with the beer and try to make it all nonchalant and just chill.
In a very awkward way.
Yeah, but I guess like you said, Greg made it awkward as well too. So
Yeah,
it's
they
like them
both.
feeding from each other is just like weird.
And they're getting advice from each other. I mean, last episode we saw that Greg was getting advice from his friend Hector, and then she's getting
horrible advice, right?
getting advice from Heather. So it's just like when you have a relationship like these two do, you have to, especially because it's new, you kind of have to do what you guys both feel is right. Like you shouldn't let like the outside forces try and dictate your relationship, and that's what is going on.
Oh, Trene's advice corner, yes. Go ahead.
And that, but I'm just like trying to give you guys a little bit of joy.
I love that. There you go. We got a little real here on Crazy Ex-Girlfriend After Show.
Advice corner, you know, just text Trene. Any relationship questions?
Exclusive.
She'll either give you an answer or be like, look, I'm not the right person.
Let me pass you over to Briana.
Yeah, she'll give you the real.
We'll go back and forth with the
I don't know if I'm the right person.
There's gonna be a new show on AfterBuzz TV. It's gonna be Ask Trene. Just watch out for it soon.
I love that. Coin that, guys.
Coin that now, right? Well, anyway, so they're there at the house, and she tried
A 5-minute session before the show. Sorry.
No, for real, a 5-minute session before the next season.
All right, guys. We're about to start the show. Any questions you have? 5 minutes. Let's go. It's Trene's corner over here.
And then we'll go.
And I'll go right into it.
What's up, guys?
There we go. That's for next season. There we go. Okay, so yeah, Rebecca tries to do the whole nonchalant thing and tries to be cool about it. She's about to say it, and then Greg farts.
But you think that would make like it a light of the situation? They'd be like laughing about it, and then they'd get to the point. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Horrible.
It must have smelled horrible for him to offer a triple wick candle to make sure the smell just went away. I mean, you know.
This is why you gotta get a dog.
I know.
You can blame it on the dog. Sorry.
Blame it on the dog. I like that.
Blame it on the dog.
I think that was like Tony over there. Tony. Who names her dog Tony?
People that are fans of Tony Romo?
Yes, there you go.
I really am upset with Rebecca's choice of men, too, because first of all, Greg, he's living at home with his dad.
I know.
But there's a reason.
I know there's a reason, but it's his dad's house. If he had his stuff together, it would be his house, and he would have moved his dad in.
Oh.
And then,
freaking
Josh has all this baggage.
He has a lot of baggage.
Just gotten living with Valencia. We're gonna get to that, but I just realized that she's gone for the wrong guys.
Yeah, she goes for the angsty. Well, Greg's the angsty guy, and then Josh is the dream guy. She wants a hybrid of both, I think. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. But in the instance that Greg goes and grabs the triple wick candle, Jayma's wedding invitation, Arabian Nights theme, is right there on the table. It looked pretty cool. It's a little pop-up.
Laura Salonga.
Lea Salonga. Lea Salonga. Lea Salonga's in this episode. Shout out to her. If you guys don't know, she is she's the voice of Princess Jasmine's singing voice. Singing voice of Princess Jasmine.
Speaking voice is someone much different.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I think she also did not Mulan, Pocahontas. She did a couple, right?
Yeah, she did a couple.
She did Mulan, I think too. Yeah. She didn't do the Christina.
The speaking voice of Mulan's on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah. So, she is a real life Disney princess, and she was on this episode.
That was the aunt, right?
That was the aunt, yeah.
That's the one that sang at the end.
Yeah, Lea Salonga. You know, she was in Les Mis. Her credits
she was the original
on. And she's currently a coach on The Voice Philippines.
Is she?
Yeah.
That's cool.
My mom watches her all the time.
Oh,
Hi, Mom.
shout out.
But anyway, so the invitation's there, and here's Rebecca's like moment. She's like, this is the moment that I need in my slumber movie to make this love relationship start with Greg. And, you know, she's like, well, I think I need to go to the wedding. But remember, she got disinvited from the wedding.
I was so worried about that. I was like, what? Like, first of all, you're going to the mom, not the bride, asking to go to the wedding. Which I was like, I thought something was, it didn't, but I thought something was going to happen with that. Like, she was going to show up and, like, the bride was going to be like, why would you invite her or something? Or, like, Valencia was going to care. But no one cared.
No one cared. And when I first saw the previews, I thought she was going to get drunk and it was going to be all bad and all crazy. Thank God that didn't happen. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
they said Bex's dress color matched Princess Jasmine.
Yes, exactly. So when we talk about it later and you guys see it on the carpet at the end, when you see them on the carpet at the end, he has, well, I don't want to go too far, but it looks like a scene out of
There was a lot
Aladdin.
of Disney throw-ins.
There was a whole bunch of Disney-esque throw-ins. Yeah. A whole bunch.
Rachel Bloom. What's your favorite Disney movie? Let us know if you're watching it.
I think we might have seen some of our favorite Disney movies in here, right?
Well, but you know, every girl has their princess.
Right. Wait. So who do you guys look up to in the Disney princesses?
I don't know if it's look up to.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, who do you like? Not look up.
My Disney princess was always Cinderella because when I was little, I had two criterias: favorite color or hair color. And she was blonde and I was blonde, and my favorite color was blue.
There you go.
And I do now blame her for my obsession with shoes.
Oh, okay. And you, Trene?
Well, I've always liked Belle from
Beauty
and the Beast, and then Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog.
Ah.
But Belle, before Princess and the Frog came out,
before
definitely.
we were too old to be watching them, but we're still
right.
on.
Definitely Belle. I felt for her in the
Okay.
Beast.
I always had to think
That
of
was
Pocahontas.
for which one?
Oh, whoa, hello.
The Beast. You know, recently I watched that and I literally teared up like a
Did you cry?
freaking baby.
I was showing a little kid that I watch on Wednesdays. I was showing her and she'd never seen it. She's like 2, and she was just kind of like looking at it like this.
It was a sad, sad movie.
But I watch her here, and all of the people that are my age or our age ran to the back and were all excited and watching. And she was just like, like, what is this?
You know what? The Disney movies back then like were super, super deep, I thought. Or just any cartoon. Remember, like Land Before Time? That was pretty deep and sad. You know what I mean?
That was really
When you
sad.
watch it as an adult, it's definitely a whole different
Oh, yeah.
comprehension of the film. I'm like, what?
Right?
Just like Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Mrs. Doubtfire
feels.
was a very different film as an adult than a kid.
Yes. Okay.
We can get
Sorry,
into
sorry,
that
guys,
later.
sorry,
we
we're
got
getting
off.
into that.
Yeah,
We're trailing,
we got off
we're
topic.
But yeah. But anyways, just to
Just
put it
on
out
a
there,
different podcast.
I was a big Pocahontas fan. Pocahontas. Yeah. Okay, anyways, that sounded creepy. Pocahontas.
There's always the one guy that wants to date the cartoon.
Not me. Anyways, so yeah, we talk about how she got re-invited to the wedding because she wasn't invited to the wedding, but her and Greg are going. But she got this super expensive gift.
Yeah, where'd she get the money
Okay.
from again?
She
was broke like a week ago.
She got a bonus check. That's why her.
How much is her bonus check?
I mean, she's the lawyer.
Can I get
Probably
that?
a lot of money.
She must be. She's a lawyer, so you know it could be pretty hefty. I don't know.
So you're gonna waste all your money you just got on a...
She tries to buy her
peacock?
heart.
Yeah, she's buying
I wanted
hearts
to
again.
see
Buy
the
ha-
peacock.
She
Yeah.
buy hearts.
They never showed us the peacock.
No, they did never. They never did show us the peacock.
I thought at some point during the wedding or something we would see the peacock. I was like, what does this $2,000 peacock look like?
It's gonna come back in season 2. Watch.
Like,
It's
I
gonna be
hope
on a
so.
mantle
I
somewhere.
need to see this thing.
But I mean, that's how she got re-invited to the wedding. You know, she used the tracker from Armenia that Paula got for Lourdes, Josh's mom. Found her at the bubble spot, planned this all out, and boom, she's invited to the wedding because her gift is amazing. And Lourdes, like I said, did not believe that she was the one that did the Instagram photo of the dress. She knows Valencia has some issues, although it was really Paula who did it. But still, I like you, Josh's mom, Lourdes. You know what's up. Team Josh, let's go.
I don't know how I'm feeling.
I'm kind of in the middle too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of in the middle about it. Anyways, okay. So that happens. They go to the wedding, and the wedding I thought was pretty. It was interesting, but Greg did not. I mean, think it was anything special
He was
at
being
all.
bad boy still.
He was super being bad boy, and the way he was dressing was super being bad boy too. Because Rebecca looked amazing,
Right.
from a Windsor dress that she was wearing. Like she looked like she was going to prom 2016, but that's okay.
I
It's okay.
I mean, I've every wedding I've gone to, I've never seen someone dress that fancy that's not like a bridesmaid.
Right.
But sure,
She wanted to be special.
I think we need somewhere between her and Greg, like some medium.
She wanted her princess moment though, so I guess that's why she kind of went.
Everyone's
overboard.
trying to make this wedding about them and not about the couple.
For real though, she's
Leah
like,
Salonga wants it about her song. She wants it about her princess moment. Valencia wants it about her engagement. She told him. Sorry, I'm getting ahead.
And we're gonna get there. Oh my gosh, that part I wanted to like
save for the best part.
Oh, hello. Anyway, so yeah, Greg was acting like his usual angsty self, and first thing he asked for is like, you know, we're too sober for this. Let's get a shot. You know, you get champagne, maybe some wine to start the night off. But wow, shots right off the get go.
Right.
Sometimes you need to loosen up.
Just a little bit, but he didn't really loosen up much, did he? Not at all. Like,
Rebecca, she was going through it. I feel bad for her.
I know, because she really wanted that moment. She was really trying, and Greg, once again, every time he would see Josh and Rebecca look at each other, they have this look that you can't deny. There's something in there, because there's this look that Josh gives Rebecca gives Josh. That is just so. Look at your face. Look at her face. Like, you know what I mean? It's your face and her face. It's totally different.
Puppy face.
You have the puppy face, and I have the like.
She has the what's it called?
No, it's always
The
like
I don't
this.
care face.
It's always like.
But they have this moment all the time, and you can't deny the moment. There's something going on. It's sad. I feel bad. But then when Greg sees that, it's like, well, you know what? Like, I don't know if I want to pursue this because I might get hurt again.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him.
Like, you understand where he's come from, even though he's doing a terrible, terrible thing to try to rectify it. Like, oh, she'll stay with me. There's a difference between, like, being a little disinterested and being an asshole.
Right. Can somebody teach him that? Yeah, there you go. Please.
I hope.
He
His
didn't have
dad
a
tried.
mom,
His dad was like, you're an
Yeah.
idiot.
See, that's another
He
thing.
didn't have that nurturing moment where somebody can nurture him, and he's tough, so he doesn't know how to be nurturing.
Yeah,
or
like he pushes people
emotional,
away
you
because
know?
he's afraid of people leaving him, like his mom.
Right.
Rebecca's dad left, and instead of like pushing them away, she like draws them in closer and like holds on too tight because she's too scared of them leaving.
Exactly.
They're
They
opposite.
they both have complexes that they've grown up with, and I think she mentions that in this episode as well too, which is why they both have issues. You know what I mean? But you know, at this point, between everything that happened, I would think that, you know, something magical would have happened between them. I know you were hoping it. You know what I mean? And
I kept like hoping just for like
even a small instance,
like
a small
even like when he
instance.
was like, all right, let's dance for real, and I thought they were actually gonna like be like great dancers,
Right.
Not just like, oh, we're at prom.
Right. We're at prom in your Windsor dress.
I thought that when they were gonna share a moment, I thought they were gonna reveal their love to one another. Like I thought that it was going to be
That'd be
much
really
more
fast,
magical, you know. But obviously, Rachel Bloom wants the viewers to kind of get really tangled and twisted.
Right. No, for real. Like it's.
I know,
It's,
she loves doing that.
I'm so like I was going for I was getting excited for for everything that was happening, but I was also drawn back because I felt bad for the situation with Greg and how he was sabotaging himself the whole time. So Team Josh over here kind of like was like, you know, leaning the fence a little bit.
I know, I saw your face at me. You weren't leaning the fence.
I was leaning the fence. I felt bad.
You were like, every time they showed a moment, you were like,
I just had to look at you just cause, you know what I mean? Just cause. Like, and then you hear Trene over here like the whole sad face the whole time. Like, what's happening?
And he came out in the whole.
we have some in the chat. Mike Duplessis coming. I'm sorry if I said your last name wrong, but coming back from like in the beginning when we said middle name, he said that her full name is Rebecca Nora Bunch.
Nora Bunch.
I believe
Rebecca
they did say
Nora
that
Bunch. You're right.
in a different episode. Now that I'm
right.
thinking about it.
That's good. That's
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Rebecca Nora Bunch, get your stuff together. For real. Let's get it together. And you too, Greg. We want to know what Greg's middle name is now too, please. So if anyone knows, Mr. Serrano.
Greg
I need
Lee
to call him
Serrano.
out. Greg Lee Serrano.
Okay.
Greg Lee Serrano. Greg Michael Serrano. Something.
Yeah, there we go.
But anyways, so every time that Rebecca tries to have this moment with Greg, it gets messed up some way somehow, and he just gets drunker and drunker as time goes by. You know what I mean?
And he grabbed those glasses off the table. I was like, uh-oh.
When he
Here
saw
we
the
go.
hoverboard,
Those little
Josh
hoverboard
was like
segues.
showing off
Dude,
with the magic carpet.
I had the same expression as him. I was like, great, hoverboard.
I think that those guys that were on it, I think they're called Bot Bros, if I'm not mistaken. There was a viral video with them out there, millions of views of them dancing on these boards, and it was all over the news, all over TV, because they were doing like this crazy choreography on the boards. But it was just funny the way Greg was like, they're not really dancing, they're like leaning, because if you take out the hoverboard, all they're doing is this, which is kind of funny.
I would
but-
follow my face.
I would
I
say-
know I would follow my face.
No.
We had someone bring a hoverboard into AfterBuzz Studios, and like everyone was trying it, and he would like be spinning around the room, and the other guy would be like, everyone get on and be like,
Whoa.
because you have to lean forward,
I
but
would
then you
need,
feel like you're
a
gonna
chair.
fall.
Like, you know, our chairs, our rolling chairs here. Like, I would need that.
You want a
to
Segway,
be-
not a hoverboard.
Well, I would take
Something
that.
to hold on to.
I would need the Segway, yeah, instead of the hoverboard.
That's what I need.
It's all in the hips.
Right. Is it? Oh, okay.
Trene thinks she's better.
There you go.
She's like, I don't need no stick or anything to hold on to. I got it.
Trene's advice is still going on, and we're like 40 minutes into the episode now. But go ahead, keep it coming. Anyway, so we see Paula back at the house, and she's like super sad. I mean, I knew she can't be mad at Bex that long. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She was looking through the hashtag for the wedding and saw Rebecca.
That would have been terrible if they ended it without having the makeup.
Imagine.
Oh my god.
I know.
Every time like it came to something where it kind of just paused or ended, I kept looking at the time because I wasn't sure if it was done yet, because they've been cutting us off every episode for the past maybe 6 episodes, which has been great because everyone's retaining, they're retaining like their audience because they want to know what happens next. You know what I mean?
Cliffhangers.
Cliffhangers have been crazy, and I was scared that this was going to be a crazy cliffhanger that I wasn't going to be able to live with until the next season. Like, I was going to break into Warner Brothers and CW and try to find those scripts to find out what was next. Not really.
Ooh.
But I'm just saying. Like, I would have gone crazy if the cliffhanger was, like, huge. This cliffhanger was just right, I thought, towards the end. And we'll get there. It was at least it was better than, you know.
All right, let's keep going where we're going.
Let's keep it going. Okay, anyway, so Paula is there at home, and, you know, Daryl's been noticing throughout the whole episode that that Paula and Rebecca aren't, you know, quite getting along so well. So he takes it upon himself to go back to get Paula, tell her to dress up and reunite.
Which, how close does she live?
She must be really close. Oh, West Covina.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. You know,
I mean, I've never been there, but it's small.
Well, it's not that small, but still, everything's drivable. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. So, he gets Paula, and they reunite in this fairy tale moment where like mother and daughter meet once again and say sorry for what they've done, and they're crying. Oh, there you go.
They were like, I loved you, and I just died so like she's like, you look like a sea princess.
There you go, like a sea princess. She did say that. Sea princess.
She did say that.
You gotta love it. And then, you know, they're back together again, and they're friends again. And Paula's like, if you really really like Greg, like, you got to tell him. And she's like, I'm sorry for being pushy and advicey, but, you know, that's what Rebecca wanted. She wanted to hear something. And
she needs someone.
She needs somebody to push her. You know, I think everyone kind of needs somebody to push them sometimes.
If we've learned anything this season, it's that Rebecca shouldn't make completely all of her own decisions.
Not 100, not 100%. That could just go really really wrong. Terribly wrong, actually. Like, so thank God we have you know, fairy godmother there, Paula, to kind of guide her through the motions. You know, but Paula does need to draw back when she needs to draw back. You know what I mean? Like, she needs to chill just a little bit. You know, she's like at 120%. Maybe we need her like at 80, and let Rebecca do the rest of the 20% to decide on what to do.
Grow up.
You know what I mean? Grow up a little bit. So she's like, go get him. You know, go talk to Greg. But of course, Greg's super plastered already. Like, maybe his 20th drink in. I don't know. Like,
but sometimes, you know, that could be better because then they're honest.
And I thought that's where it was.
I thought that's what it was too.
You know, I saw your glimmer of hope when I looked to the left, and I saw it. Like,
But we're skipping over.
What would I miss?
Engagement.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think you're gonna say that.
I'm over the engagement
Because crazy.
Bye bye Valencia. Okay, really.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
bye bye Valencia.
Bye bye Valencia. She will be back season 2, I'm sure.
No, I'm sure.
But you're right. I did skip over something important because I got excited. Valencia went up to Aunt Myrna to ask for an heirloom ring, which didn't look all that great, by the way.
I thought the ones in the store were better.
Were beautiful, right? Yeah. You know, because she thought, you know, Josh wasn't going to buy the engagement ring.
And I felt bad for Valencia at this point a little bit.
Me too. It was like this little,
because she's invested, for 15. All of her faults, she's invested 15 years into this. And she was, which does tell you that, why are you still with him?
Yeah.
when you're afraid that he won't even follow through with what he said he's gonna do. Like that's a sign.
And Greg kind of hinted. He was like, he basically called him a cheater because he's like, he called Josh a cheater in the beginning when the balloons and the flower party. He's like,
you're emotionally not there for her, right?
No, he was just like, you have your girlfriend, but you guys have been together 15 years and you've been creeping around, or he said something like that.
He's like emotionally not there 100%. Basically, is what he was trying to say. He's like, you're not there 100% for her. You know what I mean? And so Valencia is super patient. I got to give her that. But it is hard when you're that type of person in the relationship who doesn't listen or who's controlling or whatnot. I almost feel like it's gonna come to you. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna eventually come to you.
They needed to go do counseling and
something
see
like
if
that.
they could fix
right.
something.
15 years is a long time, but geez, like. I don't
know if I would wait 15 years for a ring.
Yeah, but right. But she's still super shady to be going up.
No,
to her aunt, and her aunt, Miss Leia Salonga, Tita Myrna, is going along with it, and they want to basically have him propose at Jaima's wedding. If I was Jaima, I would be like, listen.
I was like, when she said that, I was like, oh hell no! First you want to wear white,
right?
Now you want to go steal the thunder and have some. If someone proposed to someone at my wedding, I'd be like, get out,
Ruby.
Get out. We're not friends anymore.
Before Cousin Ruby.
Before Cousin Ruby, because Cousin Ruby was about to get that ring. She is evil. Valencia, what is wrong with you? Come on, get it together. Well, she didn't change into that dress, thank God, by the way.
No.
Yeah, because that was.
I was like waiting for it. I was like, when is she gonna put the dress? I was like, she's gonna put the dress on. Like he's gonna like look at the ring and look back at her, and she's gonna be in the white dress.
And it'll be the perfect moment, but it wasn't. But so that didn't happen because they broke up after Josh found out that Aunt Myrna and Valencia were in cahoots with each other or whatnot. and it broke off. And you know, one person is really sad, Rebecca, and Josh is really sad because he's not with Valencia anymore, or just confused or whatnot. I mean, I might agree with you. It could be. It could be. Like I said, I'm like on the fence here a little bit. I don't know what's going on. My emotions are a little weird right now between Josh and Greg. I feel bad. Look at your face. I can't. No, with your face.
Josh is.
Well, but because the whole thing was that like Greg was like, why do you look at Josh? Because when he looked at Josh, that's when he was like, I need to let them be together because I'm not good for her. Like he started being like that. I don't deserve anything.
Self-sabotaging.
Yeah.
And so then
himself.
So then he was like, "You're cool.
Yeah.
Let's just have fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass out right now."
And then
no one passes out that fast unless you fell.
The ultimate Serrano pass out. I don't know. Some people. I don't know.
I thought that was like a thing like he does like like the pass out like when he said it sounded like a move like guess we can't continue this date. I'm just gonna pass out.
I think he was trying to be a good friend too, because like he saw how like sad Josh looked, so he was like,
down, God.
Man down.
Exactly, and you know why Joe was there to get him an Uber and bring him home or whatnot. But I mean, you know that's where I was just like, I wish he didn't do that. I felt bad. I want Josh to be with Rebecca because, you know, Josh earned it basically. You know what I mean? Like he earned his right to be with Rebecca. But I felt like this if Greg was, you know, adamant about, I want to be with Rebecca, it would have been more of a fight for Josh. But you know what I mean? This is an easy rebound, like you said.
Reads for Fun One also said someone on Tumblr said how awful Greg's friends are with him, and I totally agree. None of them have any faith in him, which I thought that too. Like when White Josh is like, well, he cares about you, but this is just how he is. I'm like, why are all of his friends telling Rebecca not to be with him? Like that's so messed up. Like,
or they're just like, I think they got used to Greg over the past how many years, and that's just how he is all the time. So maybe Greg needs to, like, you know, sharpen up a little bit and get it together.
Shouldn't be like, but your friends also shouldn't be trying to like talk bad about you to the people you're with.
But that's the thing. I don't think they were trying to talk bad about him. I think they were just trying to be like real about him.
They were warning
Josh was
her.
trying to talk bad about him.
That's Josh, though. I mean, you know, this is a you know, a fight, you know, a war of love. Yeah.
Now they want her.
We're down to like our last 10 minutes.
We are
crazy though.
Okay, so anyways, there's a moment there. The song gets sung by Miss Leia Salonga, the slumber song. Who wants to sing it? What was it again? That one indescribable moment. You know what I mean? And that song comes on, and it's this feeling that Rebecca gets, and then all of a sudden she looks over, and there's Josh with his sad face. How's that face go one more time? That face right there.
He's like,
who texts her.
Through text, once again, back through passionate text, back to her.
Who starts off this huge, long scene of, what?
Yes. Okay, so she gets a text, they meet outside. He's in a leather jacket, and he looks like a greaser.
He changed in the 2 seconds it took her to walk outside.
Right. He looks like a greaser, and they hop in a Chevy convertible
that we've never seen.
Right.
They stole the car. The just married car.
They stole the just married car, and they go on top of a hill, and they confess their love to each other. Okay, that happened really quick.
It's not even like love. It's like, here's that note. Oh, you keep it with you? I know you're with Greg. Shh, kiss.
Love. I want to call it love.
You think that was love? And
if you think that's love,
there is. Does it?
I'm sorry.
And then Rebecca had the nerve to mess everything up with her craziness.
Okay, this is where I said I think we both won at this moment in time.
Look, the whole chat room's telling you no, Nino.
No, Greg and Rebecca. Come on, Greg and Rebecca. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Like I said, I'm on the fence a little bit, but you know, I'm still a Josh type of guy.
By season two,
maybe season 2. You guys can try to turn me.
I mean, I don't know if there's gonna be a season 2 for Josh and Rebecca by the end of that thing. Look at his face.
His face is like.
But imagine if he spent 15 years with Valencia like that.
Which is why he shouldn't be in a relationship right now.
I know, but it's Josh here.
I know, you said he hopped from one to the next.
Right away.
He's making out passionately on a magic carpet.
Without a shirt, and they're hovering in the air like Aladdin. Right? Like Aladdin.
And Rebecca, girl, stop being so damn desperate.
Like everything in this episode that was Aladdin-esque, except for the song that Leah Salonga sang.
Rapunzel-esque is what you said.
No, Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. There you go. Slumber.
I want Rebecca to
with a touch of grease.
Be with someone else.
You got some Josh people here. There you go.
What? I got some Josh people here. See, thank you, Team Josh.
They just need to cast someone new.
There you go.
So
Jim Jam. Hello, Team Josh. And who's this? Lam Ang, thank you very much. I appreciate y'all.
I'm sticking with Greg. I got a lot of people. I'll shout you all out later.
But anyway, so it happened. But yes, she basically wanted to be real with him, which is nice. I like that she was real with him and kind of just like stopped everything and just said, you know, I moved out here because of you. As creepy as it was, and his face.
Both of their faces, because she's like, and now we can be together and we can have our love. And he was like,
right.
Love story.
And then you have poor Greg was like, I should have said I loved you, Rebecca.
I love you.
My heart broke when I was like, yes, you should have.
I mean, I'm only human. I feel bad for
I just
Greg.
wonder if he had said that, and then, like, if there had been a moment where she chose between the two. Mm-hmm. I don't know if she would have known who to pick
at that moment in time.
Yeah,
I think she would have chose Greg.
Really?
I mean, I honestly was here for it. Yeah, in the beginning I was like, no, Team Josh, but I mean, Rebecca, this was like, she was like really vulnerable, really just like being herself. She didn't have to try to impress Greg or anything like that. And now I'm not Team Greg because he ruined it.
Yes, Trene.
And I'm not Team Josh either because
she's Team New Guy. She
She's
wants a
Team
new
New
guy.
Guy.
I want a new guy.
She wants a new guy that doesn't live with anyone.
And who's all to himself. I love it. But you know, basically, I loved how this ended. I don't know about you guys. What happened?
Lainey back said team therapy.
Yes, team therapy. Shout out to that.
They all should go to therapy together.
But honestly, right, all together.
Three of them.
Each one of them have little issues, so yeah, they should all go together. But to be honest, I really liked how it ended because it's like an ode to the next season. There's going to be even more.
Well, you knew they couldn't
crazier.
end it with her just being with him. Like, there had to be something.
And it was perfect the way it ended. Now there's storylines upon storylines upon storylines for next season, and I cannot wait. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think?
I'm so excited for it to come back, but I don't want it. It's going to be so heartbreaking with Greg being all sad.
I know.
Because I feel like the first episode is just going to be like Greg like beating himself up the entire episode.
Angsty.
Angsty Greg.
Mm-hmm. He's probably going to be a drunk mess for a couple days. And I also think that Josh is going to probably go whine back to Valencia.
Somehow.
He's going to be throwing his clothes on the house.
I think that they're going to get back together for sure.
For sure.
Well, this is like predictions, so let's just get into it. Predictions real quick.
I mean,
this
do we
is
have
predictions,
predictions
right?
for a whole new season?
I mean, what's going to happen, in the next episode? Which is the first.
I mean, we have people in here with wish lists.
I'm sure they do.
I wish that freaking Rebecca never said, I moved here for you.
Me too.
Because it would have been perfect. They would have had some groundwork to start from, and now he's like, damn, what did I do?
Right.
But he still even lives with Valencia. Like, they have not thought through past that night, like what's gonna happen.
So what do you think's gonna happen? What do you like off the top of your head? What do you want?
I think he's gonna like run back to Valencia because he's gonna just be scared. Not that he should be with her, but he's like, she freaked him out obviously, and he's gonna like run back, but he's gonna be torn in between the two. Like, I feel like he's gonna go back and she's gonna be moved out of the apartment because it's his apartment. She's not on the lease.
Right.
So he is gonna stay. She can't move out. I mean, she has to move out. But I feel like he's going to be looking for an out. Like, what he told her that Greg does, like, that's going to be him. He's going to be, like, looking for a way out. Because now he's just freaked out.
I think, what I think is, it's going to move really fast, like everything does, and all of a sudden they're going to be living together. Like, it's like the next week and they're living together.
Rebecca
just moved into his house, and he's just like in bed,
like something. Like, it's just going to go really fast.
His face hasn't changed since the car.
Since the car, exactly. And it's just going to be super awkward from then on. But you know what? This fight between...
They said Trent will return.
Trent, that's right. Trent, her boyfriend.
Back, baby.
But I feel like there's still going to be this crazy love triangle between all of them. They're going to try to figure it out. And Valencia's going to come back, and she's going to be the evil queen, the evil stepmother that's trying to ruin everything. It's going to be an all-Disney movie. It's going to be a Disney movie throughout all next season. And you're going to have, Paula trying to save the day every time, just like normal. But there's going to be a lot of different ways it can go. And I just don't know who she's going to end up with for real. But I'm excited there's going to be a season 2. And I'm really sad that this is over right now because this was
because I thought
really
we had
good.
22 episodes. That's what I thought. And then
only 18. It's okay, guys.
Womp.
It's okay.
Quick shout out to all of our people watching. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. We have Jim Jam, Reads for Fun One, Lame Ang, Evie, George Gimenez. I'm trying to read them out really fast.
There's a lot of you.
Sorry if I'm missing people. But we really enjoy that you guys come and join us in the chat and that you watch us, and it's been a great season.
Yes, I mean,
And we had I saw some people saying that your wish list would be for the actor to come on the show, and we would love that too. And we will try, but you guys can help us out with that too. Next season, tweet him and tweet everybody, Paula, everyone. Tell them that you want them on here with us.
Yes, you guys. You know, Josh has been here already. That's Vincent Rodriguez III. Thank you so much for coming on. You know, we had Gabrielle Ruiz send us that video, and you know, we had a couple of the guest stars on here as well too. Harvey Guillen and Thor was here as well too. So shout out to everyone who came on and all the guests that we had.
I have another just slight prediction. Greg is gonna clean his act up. He's gonna go to therapy.
Okay, I hope so.
He's gonna go to AA. He's gonna try.
He'll be the guy that
man.
Everyone wants.
I hope so.
He's gonna be a better man.
I really
he is
hope
Prince
so.
Charming, guys. He literally is Prince Charming.
He was Han's voice in
he was
Frozen.
the voice of Prince Hans in Frozen, and he was Prince Charming on Broadway.
There we go.
In the revival of
See?
Cinderella in 2013.
I guess we're just gonna have to see what happens till next episode. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Once again, all the comments, all of the Twitter, the tweets, just you being in the chat room has been amazing. Don't forget you could download the whole season on iTunes. You listen to us once again.
Also,
if you miss us, guys, you know.
Also, the CD's up on Spotify. You can get all the music.
It's gonna be great. So we're gonna see you next season. Thank you once again. Once again, it's your boy Nino. You can catch me at Nino Llanera on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Co-host.
Hey guys, you can reach me at bphipps14 on Twitter and Instagram.
And what's up, you guys? You can tweet me and follow me on Instagram at your girl Trene.
There we go. Until next time, y'all. We're gonna miss you, but season 2's coming. It'll be here soon. We promise. Bye, guys.
Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Crazy ex-girlfriend.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.